Welcome back everyone to the channel, and today we're going to be making more progress on Fire Emblem Three Houses. I was meant to do this particular bit during the week, but the connection problems have been pretty rampant this week. It is what it is with every fucker and his dog, as I've said many times on the internet. Connection is going to suffer. But we're going to polish off, because how it is at the minute is I'm facing a deadline, because Friday coming, Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out. I will not be streaming this. The reason I won't be streaming it is just because I want to just nerd out, and we might do a stream further down the line. But basically, I'll be not streaming anything for at least a week. But I am preparing some stuff that gets recorded, especially today. I'll be doing a lot of recording today because I'd like to get some stuff up and running, fill in some gaps. But Fire Emblem, yes. Let's get in. So, we're just about to take on Dimitri at the Tailtean Plains. And we've got our ace support with Lysithea first.
Thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead. I can't. Not when I'm right on the cusp of using my power to greater potential. Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay? I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite how fatigued I clearly was. I probably should have listened to you. Now I've made a mess of things. I can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time.
What do you mean?
18 years ago, House Ordelia was involved in a civil conflict within the Empire. All we did was respond to a call for aid. We weren't involved politically. But once the rebellion was crushed, my family was held responsible for the aid we gave, and the Empire gained some sway over us as a result. At the time, the noble houses of the Alliance took a passive stance. No one lent aid to my family. As a result, some key officials within the family were killed, and people from the Empire were sent to replace them. Among those people were some mysterious mages. They were unsettling, in a word, skin pale as death. One after another, they captured and imprisoned the children of our household. They began performing terrible rituals on the children, though it's probably more accurate to call them experiments. With the Empire monitoring our every move, my parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of this unfolded. One after another, the children died, till the only one left was me. You know, my hair wasn't always this color. During their experiments, they'd been doing things with my blood. One morning, I awoke like this. A shock of white hair, all trace of pigment gone. Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted. They realized that their experiments had finally succeeded. Sure enough, they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me. Losing pigment from my hair wasn't the only loss. The mages informed me that my lifespan was now greatly shortened. 5 more years at most, perhaps less. Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again. Since all that, our family has been in decline. It's challenging now even to govern our territory. After all my mother and father have suffered, I at least want them to have peace as they grow older. That is all I wish for, but I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass. It's not like what's been done to me can be undone. Professor, the only way I can conceive of would be to remove my crest somehow. But I don't know if that's even remotely possible. Even if it were, I wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crest.
We will find a
You
way.
sound resolved. I'll allow your resolve to bolster my own. Thank you, Professor.
Nice.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love, as well as I love her.
Oh, is this where we pick our in-game waifu? Sophis? Look at all the lists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 potential waifus. I will be getting supports for all of them at some point. But I think we're just going to go with Edelgard for story purposes, as much as it pains me not to pick Bernie. If I could pick both, that'd be brilliant. Okay, so final preps and final bits of support.
I have been watching you in secrecy, Edelgard. But you and Hubert were noticing me, correct?
Well, if you intend to shadow us like that, you can be sure it won't escape our notice. Hubert was primed and ready to remove you. I ordered him to stand down.
You have my thanks. I have been making a decision that I am wanting to learn from you. I was thinking it was enough to be shooting one bird with one arrow. But after speaking with you, I trained with hardness. Now I can be shooting 2 birds with 1 arrow.
2 pheasants? Are you implying that...
Yes, a single arrow.
That's astounding, Petra. It's perhaps a bit late to explain now, but what I was getting at earlier was actually...
I am having a joke.
You... come again?
I really was shooting these birds with 1 arrow, but my joke is that I did have understanding about what you told me. I took it to my heart.
Did you now?
You are a person with great bluntness. I am admiring of you. As an emperor, a commander, a warrior, and a friend, you are excelling at all that you do. All of the Empire is resting on your shoulders, and that is including Brigid, too. I will not be falling behind you. I will be carrying Brigid on my shoulders, too. And one day, you and I will be facing each other, and we will be shaking hands.
Yes, that much is certain. I can see that you no longer need me to look out for you. You and I are much the same. We dutifully shoulder our burdens and stand tall no matter what. It would be foolish of me to deny it.
Your words give me great joy. And it also gave me joy to see you being flustered when I was showing you the birds.
A cheap trick, to be sure, but inarguably funny. To think that you went to all the trouble of shooting 2 pheasants at once for the sake of a joke. Well played, Petra.
We both are growing every day. I hope we will keep doing so.
We're not going to do loads of supports, obviously. We've got a battle to win. Just going to pick some interesting ones that...
Ah, Dorothea. What are you doing here?
I was actually waiting to see you.
Were you going to invite me out to dinner? I accept.
Yes, I was. I don't think it would be so bad to share a meal with you from time to time.
How about tonight? I'm busy tomorrow.
That's fine by me. What are you busy with, I wonder? Girls? And more girls?
Isn't it an unwritten rule not to ask about such things? But what a curious turn of events. Have you perhaps got an ulterior motive?
No ulterior motives. If you're worried, we can just pretend this conversation never happened.
No, wait! That's not what I meant. I just don't understand why you want my company now, when you've always been so cold to me. Have you perhaps fallen in love with me?
My stomach just got queasy. You know what? Maybe I'll eat on my own after all.
Fine, fine, I get it. You want someone to chase your loneliness away.
Something like that, yes. If you don't want to, I'll ask someone else.
Don't dream of it. It would be my pleasure, milady. And to be clear, the reason you chose to spend time with me is my family, yes? Or is it my crest? Both? I'm just curious about such things. Say I was a commoner. Would you still have invited me to dinner?
Is this really necessary for a simple dinner invitation? Actually, I have a question of my own. Say I was a hoarse-voiced old hag. Would you still be flirting with me? Would you still want to hold my hand and whisper sweet nothings?
That's a difficult question. I have nothing against mature women, but...
Even if you were an old man, I still would have invited you out. If you were a former noble exiled from his family, or an orphan from the streets, my heart cares not. Just kidding. I just wanted to try saying it. Of course it's better that you have money.
You little... Yeah, that's probably true. So, Dorothea, about that dinner?
It would be an honor to have you join me tonight. And let's not talk about things like this over dinner, okay?
Even if I was an old man or an orphan, huh?
It's a shame I'm not going to be able to get a lot of Sylvain's A supports because I reckon there's stories to be had there. More Sylvain!
Sylvain, I've been looking for you. Do you have a moment?
Hey, Lysithea. I was about to grab some food. Would you like to come along?
Actually, yes. That sounds fine.
Great. Let's go. The dining hall isn't exactly relaxing, is it? If there's a next time, I'll take you somewhere with a much better atmosphere.
I don't really care about the atmosphere. I just wanted to apologize.
Nah, I get why you told me off. There's nothing you need to apologize for.
Can you just shut your mouth and listen for once? Here's something you may have already picked up on. I very much dislike being treated like a child. I've worked very hard to be where I am now, and such treatment makes it feel like all of that work is being ignored.
But I think you're a genius, and you work harder than I ever did. When I was your age...
Yes, you already told me all of this. Back then, you were just as devoted to goofing off as you are now.
Ah, so I already told you that. What a perfect memory you have.
And there it is. You're always so quick to flatter every woman you come across. I knew that, and yet I never thought you would direct your antics at me.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I know how hard you work, and I really wasn't trying to upset you. I just wanted to chat.
I do not mind that you wished to chat with me. In fact, you might even say I was happy about it. Just a bit.
Seriously? It sure didn't seem that way.
Well, it's true. Your behavior is maddening. But in retrospect, I realize that was you treating me as you do all women, rather than like a child. I wasn't thinking about it like that at the time, and so I snapped at you. I could have perhaps approached the matter with a tad more maturity. Therefore, I would like to apologize.
An apology? That is not how these conversations usually turn out. There's no need for that, though. Really, you'll make me blush if you keep this up. Listen, Lysithea, I want you to know that I meant every word, even if sincerity is difficult for me. You're as lovely as you are clever, and you have this strange charm about you. That's what I really honestly think.
There you go again with your false flattery.
I swear to you, it isn't false at all. And it's not flattery if it's the truth.
Say what you will, you're still gonna have to earn my trust. Just this once, I'll cut you some slack. Don't get used to it. It's not like I can change who you are as a person.
Sweet and tolerant. You never cease to amaze.
I'll leave you with this. Don't say things you don't mean. It makes it impossible to tell the lies from the truth. Don't come crying to me if you carry on as you have and end up with no friends.
I have to say, Lysithea, your harshness is one of those things I find so charming about you.
You are exhausting. I guess the positivity is okay, though.
Oh, I've got note for Bernie, really? That's upsetting. Even more Sylvain. Why not?
Hello, Marianne. Won't you at least tell me why you're avoiding me? It hurts. It really does.
I'm not avoiding you. I'm just not very good at talking to people in general.
I told you I'm on your side, and I meant it. I'm guessing you don't much like talking about crests. Call it a hunch.
Well,
I'm the same way, you know. The value of my life has always been dictated by the damn thing. It's not fair to have your worth determined by something you can't control. Growing up in House Gautier taught me that the hard way.
What do you believe determines a person's value?
I like to think it's a person's smile.
Huh? Their smile?
A smile. It tells you who someone is. Are they fake or sincere? It also makes you feel stronger when you smile. My smile helps me focus and set free all of that power I never asked for.
I wonder.
Try it out, Marianne. Be strong-willed and put everything you've got into your smile.
Smile. Be strong-willed. How's this?
Yeesh, that's a terrific first try. If a bit stiff, lift the corners of your lips just a bit. Oh, I know. Try saying cheese.
Cheese?
Hey, that was good. It might feel a bit unnatural, but you'll get used to it soon enough.
Cheese. Are you sure this will make me stronger?
Guaranteed. It's a great smile, you know? Let's go to town and show it off. If you lift your eyes from the ground, you'll see that the world has all sorts of amazing things to offer. The more you realize that, the more you'll smile.
I'll think about it.
Please, don't let me pressure you. If you don't want to go, I understand.
It's not that I don't like going into town. I'm just eager to get back to my room. I want to go practice my smile. If I keep practicing, maybe someday I'll be ready to go into town with you.
Oh yeah? That sounds great. I can't wait to see your best smile.
Oh. Right, I think we're going to do one more and then I'm going to get ready for battle.
You were rather quiet in the last battle, Caspar. Not a single war cry to be heard. It was almost as if you weren't even there.
I did it just for you, Hubert. Isn't that what you wanted? Weren't you the one who said my shouting would cause problems?
Yes, I was. And at the time, you seemed intent on ignoring my advice.
Well, that was then. Recently, my behavior caused trouble, just like you said it would. I was shouting the other day and some enemies heard. I pretty much gave our position away and left us open to attack. I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but someone could have died if things had played out differently. Anyway, I did some self-reflecting and realized that I probably shouldn't shout so much. A decision that I'm proud to say I came to all on my own.
All on your own, huh? It was a bad decision. Being too quiet on the battlefield is extremely dangerous.
I'm sorry, what? That's the exact opposite of what you said before.
Having seen you fight in silence, I have no choice but to accept the truth that your shouting is vital.
What in the world are you talking about?
We've all grown used to the way you fight. Your battle cries help morale, and your instructions rise above the din of battle. I would go so far as to say that the soldiers under your command would be lost without the guidance of your booming voice.
I really don't get you, Hubert.
You inspire people. The benefits of your shouting outweigh the risks. something wrong?
Yeah! I'm back! If you want me to shout, then I'm gonna shout! I'm not even gonna think about it! I knew you'd come around!
Don't get too excited. You'll be ambushed again.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to fight some guys while shouting!
That might have been the wrong approach. Oh, well. No cure for stupidity. I suppose,
Hubert has some actually quite low-key comedy moments, doesn't he? Right. Battle time. After we talk, I just want to check fortification and certifications. Petra's my dancer, she's not changing. 70% chance of mortal savant. Well done, Felix.
I'm so glad.
Am I out of Master Sea? Fucking. I am, you know. Oh, fuck. I didn't plan for this. Right, sorted. So, mission. It's going to be a two-part battle. Going to save here.
With Aryan Road behind them, the Black Eagle Strike Force marches north to Ferdiad. They plan for the Imperial Army, stationed in former Alliance territory, to take over Fraldarius land, so they are able to attack Ferdiad from two directions. King Dimitri anticipates the Imperial Army's strategy, leading the Kingdom Army and Rhea's Knights of Seros out of Ferdiad, and prepares to intercept the Imperial Army at the Tailtean Plains.
Mother. Oddly, the rain has come to fall yet again. At this place. Once again, I will fight to take you back. The one who keeps me from seeing you again. I will be sure to return them to the earth from whence they came. The foolish descendant of Hresvelg, who bears her fangs at me, will suffer the same fate.
Lady Rhea.
Call me Seros now. I am no longer the Archbishop, but rather a warrior.
Yes, Lady Seros. Because of the rain, we have not yet confirmed the position of our enemy, or of the Kingdom Army.
Search the route to Ferdiad. It is unlikely that they have strayed far from it. When you discover the Imperial Army's main force, commence the attack. If the Kingdom's army has already engaged, flank the enemy as planned.
As you wish.
Wait for me, dear child. I will be paying you a visit soon. When this sword has been plunged into your chest, yes, that is the very moment I long for.
I was hoping they would strike the church first. We must have miscalculated the rate of their advance. Reorganize the formation. We have no choice but to buy time until the church arrives. It will be a long battle. Are you afraid to do?
No. So long as I am at your side, there is nothing to fear.
I can always rely on you. Just watch, my friend. We will prevail. I will not fail to get revenge for all who have fallen.
I would follow you anywhere, Your Majesty. Good luck out there.
You as well, Dedu. You as well.
Your Majesty. For you, I will.
A flag of blue is flapping in the rain. It must be the Kingdom Army.
Yes. It seems that King Dimitri is leading the troops himself. However, the Knights of Seros have yet to be seen. Perhaps they have split up.
I can't imagine that Dimitri would leave the capital to the church and face us with the Kingdom Army alone. He must be planning to use the church to gain the upper hand in battle. With the rain, that must be difficult to coordinate. Still, the Knights of Seros must be around here somewhere.
And we should be on alert for attacks from the side and rear as well. Inform the entire army.
Yes, sir.
Now that I think about it, the Kingdom's army is quite different than it once was. They have taken a position of interception. In the past, the king would have introduced himself before beginning a fair fight.
A fair fight. The words alone remind me of how he once was. Don't you agree, Professor? Yes. He often spoke of such things back at the monastery.
Well, at the present, the words fair fight do not seem to suit Dimitri anymore. He dislikes making victims of his friends. But other than that, he will do most anything these days. If he stops at nothing to continue the onslaught, I cannot imagine what will become of the battlefield.
True. As soon as we can take our battle formation, we must advance. Dimitri, that past you cling to, I will soon free you from it.
Show me the field. Come on. Jump. 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 Didn't make it. I was trying to jump from where the loading thing was to the... Anyway. Right. Mages. Horses. Oh, fuck. I forgot to bring keys. To do some armor knights. Some horses. Approaching Dimitri is going to be tricky. What we got here. So what's the best way to advance? I better sort my units out first. So I'm just going to get rid of everyone first. So, Leone, you're in. Lindhart and Mercedes are in. Double healers. Ingrid, Bernadetta, Felix, Ferdinand, How many have I got left? One, only one. Oh, well, that fucking Roger's a plan. Petra's too useful. So, adjuvants. So, I want to be with... Caspar. And I'm also going to put Felix with Dorothea. So I've got no... I'm not playing with mages, which is risky on its own. So healer there. Healer there. I want Bernadetta up here. Lindhart can warp people.
Ah, here you are, Edelgard, at your eternal resting place. You have trampled and stolen and blinded yourself to the truth. Today, I will have vengeance for all you have done.
With this battle, the main force of the kingdom will be annihilated. Leave no enemy general alive, least of all King Dimitri.
We are uncertain of the enemy's plans, so let the Knights of Saros if they will join you.
So I forgot to give Ingrid fucking chests. Keys.
I do this for all of us.
For the Empire!
What's my strategy?
Byleth's a one-man army.
I will prevail. My orders? At your service.
%66 chance. Missed.
I'll cut through.
Ready when you are.
This might be a little dangerous, actually.
Ready for anything.
Glory to the flag of the Knights! Good fortune to His Majesty! Fortune to Fargus!
The fuck?
What the? That kingdom soldier just changed into a demonic beast. Did Taurus? No. This is something simpler.
This is the work of a crest stone. But why?
I gave them crest stones from the castle vaults.
Fool! Why did you do that?
If we lose here, the kingdom falls. It's our only hope.
You call this hope? Well, we must now claim victory so their deaths were not in vain.
Yes, Your Majesty. I am with you.
Oh, shit.
Gautier reinforcements have arrived. We shall crush the Empire weaklings.
Reinforcements. We're in danger. We must defeat the enemy's generals before we're overwhelmed.
Go on, Felix. Fucking it.
You haven't earned my pity. Strength never betrays.
I mean, a strength up's always good.
is going to plan.
Right, I'm going to fall back from that position.
I'm gonna haunt you if I die.
Is it worth taking a gamble there?
Thanks.
So my key focus is going to be to try and take out this side.
I do this for all of us.
The thing is, I think I can handle that. It's just this guy. Can't let him get a free passage.
I needed that. Hard.
Sorry.
Shit. I'm really worried about Bernadetta this turn. Oh, I didn't prepare Ingrid's shit.
Nice try.
Yeah, the lance broke.
I will not back down once.
Go on, Ferdinand!
Nice form.
Who's yet to move? Not having mages might actually be really problematic for me.
Here is something to believe in.
Violet, I need you to hold that line.
It won't be in vain.
Now we see. That guy's going to be a problem. I need to take care of this guy first.
It's over.
Can't have you be fucking
Another victory.
plopping spells down on me. No, I didn't mean to do that.
I do this for all of us.
For the Empire.
Leone is so fucking clutch.
I'll cut through.
Ready when you are.
I must continue.
Beautiful, we've nearly secured this right side. Mercedes, move up a bit, please.
Yes.
Don't want my healers getting caught in no man's land.
I will prevail.
A great
Your death is not in vain.
Oh, these two are stuck out there.
Ready for anything.
Lingard, I'm gonna need you to move up as well. Holy fuck. Oh fuck.
How could I be late when I finally... This rain. Observe.
I've made some bad choices here.
No hesitation! This could turn the tides.
If Lingard oh, thank fuck. Get out of there. Stride.
Huh, thanks.
So where am I under attack? Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. I've made a bad tactical decision here.
What's my strategy?
Do I consolidate? take care of this mage.
For the fate of Foden.
What's your movement? So Mercedes needs to move up and in. So it's just these fuckers here. Thirds, can you take him possibly? Oh, well done, Ferdinand. Oh, it's the lance broke. I need to finish him in one move.
Ready for anything.
My relic weapons are falling to bits. Who's gonna come for you there? Oh, we've got a couple of tough decisions.
I do this for all of us.
Fuck, I missed.
I'll cut through.
Felix with the clutch!
You fought well. You just not.
I'm grub.
You're so fast. I will not hold back.
Nice.
Cost of war.
So we broke out of the surround surrounder.
I could learn from
surrounding. Broke out of the encirclement. I'm worried here though. This is where I'm so worried.
I will prevail.
Petra's out of range. Mercedes needs to move in.
Did the trick. Ready when you are.
This might be where I might have to use Lewin.
It is done. Onward.
Might be able to pull that back.
My orders?
I want you to flank there.
I owe you. I'm awake.
So nice of you.
Right, I need to see if I survive this turn. Right, that's where I'm leaving part one. I'm gonna have a 5-minute, 10-minute break just so I can go to the loo, have a quick smoke, and then we're gonna hopefully break out of this encirclement in full and finish victorious. So back in 10-15.